Joining us now, the host of The Flip Side with Michael Loftus, right here on U2 American Network. Michael Loftus, good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm stunned. People can nominate their favorite guests. Now there's so much pressure.
I know, right? So you better kill this right now. I'm kidding. No, of course. No, you know you're a very popular guy out there, so we're glad to have you again. Now, Michael, in documents that were recently declassified, it was revealed that the CIA used cats to try to spy on Russians, turning them into little four-legged surveillance machines. I've always thought that maybe that's what my cat was doing.
You know, it's actually not a bad idea now that we have microchips. You read the article, this was 1960 something. You know how big computers were in the 1960s? this poor cat was more machine than animal.
Wow, that really conjures an image.
They said as soon as they released it, it jumped into traffic and was hit by a car. I think it committed suicide.
Probably.
It's like, I am not a cat. I'm a machine.
Oh, that's awful. Today, they wouldn't let you do this because, of course, the animal rights groups would come after you. Speaking of animals,
whatever they want anyway.
No, that's true. That's true. All right, a massively obese monkey has become the mascot of Bangkok Market and was given the nickname Uncle Fatty by tourists and locals that like to watch him take down the food leftovers. But the party's over because he's being sent to the fat farm. I guess the first step is admitting that you have a problem, right, Michael?
Look at that monkey's gut.
That's
How
sad.
long did they let this go on? I mean, this isn't like the monkey's overweight. It's like this monkey can't eat. And then here's the crazy thing. It's surrounded by corn and melons and healthy food. That monkey just likes to eat.
I'm pretty sure if I turned my French bulldog loose, he would look just like that. I'm pretty sure. All right, well, there was a big headline this week that Ivanka Trump received roaring boos and hissing from the audience at the G20 Women's Summit in Berlin. But now insiders are reporting this was a mic trick, turning the crowd volume up to make sure that they were heard. But still, no hissing can be heard, and we were told that hissing was heard. Another fabricated media headline, that would shock us, Michael.
Yeah, I think it's completely fabricated. I went back and looked and listened to this. You hear some murmurs, but like people need to remember Ivanka Trump, she's Jewish. She converted, and I don't think the German people are still. I don't think they're ready to boo a public speaking Jew yet.
Well, yeah, I don't know. You know, it depends on what the media is.
Oh, they want to say, they wanted to say she was booed and she was hissed and people threw rocks and garbage. It just didn't happen. And good for the German people. God bless them.
All right, well, an apartment building caught fire in South Dakota this week, and one man, well, this is what local police department tweeted, one in custody after obstructing fire and police. It is not advisable to push past PD and fire in your attempt to save your beer. Hashtag be smart. Was Jason visiting there?
I wanted to like this guy. I think he's mentally disturbed, and here's why I think he's mentally. Like I'm all for like run in and grab your beer if your house is on fire. However, it was 2 cans of Bud Ice. It wasn't even Bud. It's like let your Bud Ice burn. That's like running into a burning building to save a Zima. You don't do that. If you're going to save a beer, save a real beer.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, it seems like every day, Michael, we hear another story about how robots are taking over the planet, taking the place of human workers. Now the military is apparently following suit. Tests have been going on here at San Diego's Camp Pendleton to perfect a robot that can storm beaches so human soldiers won't have to. I think that's one we can all get used to, right?
I think we need to go to Camp Pendleton and make sure everybody watches the Terminator movies, right? This scares me to as long as a human being is pulling the trigger. Okay, if you want to have a robot drone tank thing go out there, but there's got to be a human being that's steering it and all that stuff. I certainly don't want. I'm not ready for our robot overlords to start throwing lead around just wherever they want. Greetings, Professor Falcon. Would you like to play a game? The other thing they have is, I guess they have a speedboat that can transform into a submarine.
Okay, then.
I think that's awesome. Don't we all want a speedboat that can transform into a submarine?
I definitely need one of those, and you do too, and then we can race, and that'll be so good. All right, everyone wants an easy way, to get buff at the gym without actually having to work out. God knows, it's not even that I'm lazy, I just need the time. If someone else could do it for me. Anyway, apparently now this technology is one step closer. There's a new exercise pill that claims you can exercise less and get better results, and I need these pills.
I'm gonna grab them by the bottleful. I'm gonna buy these by the case. It's got some like protein blocker that helps you build muscle. I'm back in Los Angeles. I'm not in New York for the time being. I got to get ripped. I want to look good on my transforming speedboat.
Yeah, and you got to go out there to Muscle Beach and show it all off, right?
Absolutely. And I have to do the other trend, which I couldn't believe is in your topic. They say this new thing is like you go to a beautiful landscape and you take a picture of your butt.
Oh, okay then. Well,
Seriously, I'm not making it up.
We'll be watching for that after you've taken the pill, though, right? That's what
I'm going to need a lot of the pills, a lot.
All right, well, it's not your usual candidate to get in trouble with hazing on college campuses, but Cornell's male cappella singing group has been banned from school indefinitely now for some of the things they were doing to their new members. Do I want to know about this?
Here's the thing. It's the Icy Hot, okay? They've been hazing people for years, and they make them run, and they make them eat too much food, and that's all fine. Then these a cappella guys are like, take this Icy Hot and put it on your junk. And that's when sensible minds are like, stop it.
No wonder they sing so high, though. Like, all my questions were just answered.
Yes. Your sopranos, your tenor. That's form.
I know. It's all the Icy Hot. Next time you come on the show, if you're speaking really in a high falsetto, we'll know that you're experimenting with this theory. All right. Well, the Huffington Post. Huffington Post is shortening its name to HuffPost. Should Ariana Huffington be offended that they are shortening her name after she sold the company? I mean, are they trying to distance themselves from her?
I don't think so. I think your average Huffington Post reader probably can't spell Huffington. So they had to shorten it just to Huff. Everybody can do that. But here's my problem with it. Everybody in the industry and who goes to that site, like myself, you always call it the HuffPo.
There you go. So
it's not
and I just don't go to the
site. You can't give yourself your own nickname.
Michael Loftus, thanks for being with us. Up next, your comments. Stay with us.